My name is Simon Philibert Kimaro. I'm a climate activist from Tanzania, and I was one of the delegates who representing Tanzanian youth at African Climate Summit, which took place in Nairobi, Kenya. One of the key takeaways which I observed or learned during the African Climate Summit was establishment of new financing architecture which is responsive to African needs, and also debt restructuring. And also another key takeaway is introduction of just transition finance, which will arise due to the transition of dirty energy to clean energy. The notable initiative which actually inspired me during the summit was a climate march, whereby during this march, youth from different parts from Africa, thousands of youth came together in raising their voices and amplifying their voices to the African leaders, whereby some of the key messages which were displayed during the march was the issues of phasing out fossil fuel and the issues of just transition. Yeah, actually no, because most of these discussions, youth were allowed to participate as observers. They were not allowed to engage fully. The only thing that actually was being done was youth were allowed to present their declaration and their commitment, which were summed up during the African Youth Assembly. But during the discussions, youth were allowed to participate as an observers, and actually the only thing that was be done was youth were allowed to engage in some of the side events, but those key important sessions were allowed to participate as observants. Yeah, the only interaction that was made, youth were allowed to present their declaration and their commitment, whereby youth demanded inclusion, especially in climate governance, and also youth demanded to be supported, especially in youth-led research, which especially in agriculture sector, that will be used to solve or address food insecurities. The only thing that actually is required to be done is Africa need to have one voice. As we know that currently we are having this Nairobi Declaration where this translates the position of Africa as we are heading to COP28. So Africa need to come together so that they have one voice. And also another thing is African government should have commitment in raising their renewable energy shares in their own countries, especially in the energy mix. Youth, they need to be capacitated so that youth to participate fully or to be engaged fully in these climate actions. They need to have enough knowledge required to come up with this initiative, so they need to have enough knowledge. So youth, they require to be capacitated, they require to be skilled so that they can be knowledgeable enough so that they can participate fully in these climate actions. Yeah, actually it's through storytelling, because when I attended the African Climate Summit, actually I collected stories from different youth from different parts from Africa, from different group representation. So through these stories, youth were able to share their knowledge, their key takeaways, their lesson learned during the summit, and their expectations in this summit. So through this short stories that I collected during the African Climate Summit, these stories will be shared in the social media so that different or other youth who didn't get the chance to participate or to attend this summit, so that they can be aware really what took place during the summit. actually there was a gap, especially in youth inclusion. So actually we need youth to be included, especially in decision making, so that youth specific challenge they can be addressed during this decision making process. Thank you.